I woke up from a deafening roar outside the window. Karen, the chairwoman of the HOA, slammed my gate and hung her padlock on it. This was my spare entrance where my old shed was. In one hand, she was holding a bunch of keys, and opposite her was a tripod with a camera.
That's how, my dears,
She broadcast live.
we clean our neighborhood from dirt and bad taste. Such a dump spoils the reputation of the entire community.
I ran out into the yard, still half awake in complete shock. Are you out of your mind? This is private property. This is my land. Karen turned around without stopping filming.
And this is my neighborhood, and I make the rules here. And if you bother me with complaints again, next cleanup day your shed will accidentally catch fire. Got it?
But let's take things in order. It all started with a simple notice pinned to my gate with a rusty nail. A red stamp reading, "Violation of neighborhood rules," and a signature by Karen, the chairwoman of the HOA. That day, I was busy renovating my greenhouse when I heard someone fiddling with the lock on the driveway. I went outside to find Karen with her phone on a tripod.
You're ruining the established neighborhood standards again.
She said dismissively, without even turning around. This abomination should be locked up. I tried to object, but Karen was already hanging a heavy chain lock on my gate.
Listen, lumberjack,
She muttered through clenched teeth.
your presence in our neighborhood is a visual disaster. This is an upscale neighborhood, not a trailer park.
This is my private property, I raised my voice. You have no right,
I have the right to do whatever the council decides,
she said with a cold smile.
and the council is me. And if you raise your voice again, I will put your chickens in the grill, according to the statute point number 9. Noise from livestock and domestic animals is prohibited.
But the worst thing was not the humiliation. Behind the gates that Karen had now locked was a sewer distribution unit to which city services had access. Meanwhile, heavy rains began in the city, and soon the sewer began to choke. When the water went over the curbs and began to flood the lower houses, I realized that I needed to act immediately, but the gates were closed. The emergency services that had been called were helplessly stamping around the chain, while Karen, standing on the porch, was filming another video.
Here, look how the residents themselves are bringing the area to disaster. These savages do not respect the rules.
I did not wait. I attached the cable to the pickup and with a squeal of rubber pulled the lock. The metal flew apart. The gate opened. The employees rushed to the unit, opened the backup drain, and in a couple of minutes the flow of water began to subside. One of the technicians slapped me on the shoulder.
You saved our lives, man.
This incident became the reason for a full-scale investigation. Newspapers came out with headlines, "Greed almost drowned the neighborhood." Karen was summoned to the mayor's office, and a recording of her phrases flashed on television screens. "Let it flood even to the second floor, but it will be beautiful." People in the area were furious. A month after the water finally receded, the HOA council held an emergency meeting, which almost all residents of the area were waiting for. Karen was officially removed from her position as HOA chairperson by an overwhelming majority of votes. No one came to her defense, not even those who had previously remained silent or were afraid to openly oppose her. The decision was final and irrevocable.